Shalom and good evening. I am Jonathan Hessen, and this is TV7 Israel News, broadcast to you from Jerusalem. In today's top stories, Jerusalem is gearing up for the next stage in its war against the Islamist Hamas and its affiliated terror groups in the Gaza Strip. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant emphasizes Jerusalem's resolve to force Hezbollah away from Israel's border region. The Islamist Hamas praises anti-Semitism protests on Ivy League campuses in the United States and warns the Biden administration against cracking down on protesters. Jerusalem is gearing up for its next stage in the war against the Islamist Hamas and its affiliated terror groups in the Gaza Strip. Alongside extensive discussions between senior Israeli officials and their U.S. counterparts in Washington, the Israeli War Cabinet met today to discuss preparations for the ground offensive into the Gazan border town of Rafah. The meeting took place after IDF Chief of General Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi and ISA Director Ronen Bar returned from Cairo yesterday, prior to which they held lengthy discussions with their Egyptian counterparts on Israel's plans for the ground maneuver. The chief focus of which being the relocation of thousands of Palestinian non-combatants to designated locations in the Gaza Strip, where temporary shelters have been set up by Egypt, the United Arab Emirates, in cooperation with Israel. It is important to note that the relocation of hundreds of thousands of non-combatants to designated humanitarian zones is expected to take up to 5 weeks to complete. Turning to Israel's northern front with Lebanon, where the IDF has seemingly intensified its offensive activities against Hezbollah, as part of an effort to force the withdrawal of the Iranian proxy north of the Litani River in accordance with UN Security Council Resolution 1701.
היום, בשיתוף פעולה הדוק של אש ומודיעין פצ"ן, ביחד עם חיל האוויר, ביצענו תקיפה של 40 מטרות במרחב הכפר עייתה א-שעב. תקפנו כ-40 מטרות של מחסני אמל"ח, תשתית טרור ולחימה, מבנה צבאי ועמדות משגרים שכוונו לשטח מדינת ישראל. תקיפה זו פגעה באופן יוצא דופן בארגון החיזבאללה וביכולות שלו. צה"ל ופיקוד הצפון ימשיכו לסכל ולפגוע ביכולות הארגון. לא נעצור עד לשינוי המצב הביטחוני והחזרת התושבים לבתיהם בצפון.
Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant toured Israel's northern front, during which he received a comprehensive operational update and situation assessment regarding the IDF's activities versus Hezbollah.
סיימתי כעת הערכת מצב ודיון מבצעי עמוק בפיקוד הצפון. הפעולה היא איכותית מאוד, יש הרבה כוחות שפרוסים על הקו, יש פעולה התקפית הולכת ומתמשכת של כוחות צה"ל בכל דרום לבנון וגם במקומות אחרים בלבנון. התוצאות המבצעיות הן מרשימות מאוד. מחצית ממפקדי חיזבאללה בדרום לבנון חוסל. אלה האנשים שהיו אחראים על הפעולה ההתקפית, על הרצון לפגוע באזרחי מדינת ישראל. אנחנו גרמנו לכך שאו שהם מתים או שהם מתחבאים ומפקירים את דרום לבנון לפעולתו של צה"ל שנעשית באופן אינטנסיבי.
It is important to underscore that since October 8th, when Hezbollah launched an unprovoked low-intensity war against Israel, over 61,000 Israeli civilians living up to 5 kilometers from the Lebanese border were instructed to relocate to other locations within Israel. While over 40,000 additional Israeli civilians living beyond the 5-kilometer buffer have left their homes as well, fearing the war could escalate and render the area of their residence inhabitable for an extensive period of time. Nevertheless, 6 months into the conflict, Jerusalem is doubling down on its diplomatic and military activities to ensure quiet and security to Israel's northern residents.
המטרה העיקרית שלנו הייתה ונותרה לגרום לכך שישרור כאן מצב ביטחוני שונה ותושבי צפון מדינת ישראל יוכלו לחזור לבתיהם באופן שקט ובטוח. אנחנו עוסקים במספר חלופות על מנת לבסס את העניין הזה, והתקופה הקרובה תהיה תקופה מכריעה בהקשר הזה.
Turning to the Red Sea, where the Iranian proxy, Ansar Allah, which is dominated by the Yemeni Houthi tribe, launched anti-ship ballistic missiles at a U.S.-flagged commercial vessel, manning 18 U.S. and 4 Greek crew members.
نفذت القوات البحرية في القوات المسلحة اليمنية عملية عسكرية استهدفت سفينة ميرسك يورك تاون الأمريكية في خليج عدن بعدد من الصواريخ البحرية المناسبة وكانت الإصابة دقيقة بفضل الله.
In contrast to the claimed success by the hostile Iranian proxy, U.S. Central Command announced that a coalition vessel, which operates as part of Task Force 153, successfully engaged the incoming projectile, further asserting that no injuries or damage were caused. Subsequently, the Houthis launched an additional 4 projectiles, including one-way unmanned aerial vehicles towards another commercial vessel in the Gulf of Aden. However, thankfully, CENTCOM assets engaged the UAVs and successfully intercepted all of the hostile projectiles, which, according to the Houthis, sought to target an Israeli commercial vessel.
إن القوات المسلحة اليمنية تؤكد استمرارها في منع الملاحة الإسرائيلية أو المتجهة إلى موانئ فلسطين المحتلة في البحرين الأحمر والعربي وكذلك في المحيط الهندي حتى إيقاف العدوان ورفع الحصار عن الشعب الفلسطيني في قطاع غزة.
It is important to stress that the attack by the Iranian proxy failed to strike any of the cited targets, with no injuries or damage reported. Turning back to Jerusalem, where Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu voiced outrage over the rise in blatant anti-Semitism, anti-Israel, and anti-Americanism displayed on Ivy League campuses across the United States.
What's happening on America's college campuses is horrific. Anti-Semitic mobs have taken over leading universities. They call for the annihilation of Israel. They attack Jewish students. They attack Jewish faculty. This is reminiscent of what happened in German universities in the 1930s. It's unconscionable. It has to be stopped. It has to be condemned, and condemned unequivocally. But that's not what happened. The response of several university presidents was shameful. Now, fortunately, state, local, federal officials, many of them have responded differently, but there has to be more. More has to be done. It has to be done not only because they attack Israel, that's bad enough. Not only because they want to kill Jews wherever they are, that's bad enough. It's also, when you listen to them, it's also because they say not only death to Israel, death to the Jews, but death to America.
With footage capturing purported students covering their faces with scarves, or kafia in Arabic, chanting death to Israel and death to America while burning the American flag, the Israeli Prime Minister urged U.S. leaders to do more.
We see this exponential rise of anti-Semitism throughout America and throughout Western societies as Israel tries to defend itself against genocidal terrorists. Genocidal terrorists who hide behind civilians. Yet it is Israel that is falsely accused of genocide. Israel that is falsely accused of starvation and all sundry war crimes. It's all one big libel. But that's not new. We've seen in history that anti-Semitic attacks were always preceded by vilification and slander. Lies that were cast against the Jewish people that are unbelievable, yet people believed them. And what is important now is for all of us who are interested and cherish our values and our civilization, to stand up together and to say enough is enough. We have to stop anti-Semitism because anti-Semitism is the canary in the coal mine. It always precedes larger conflagrations that engulf the entire world. So I ask all of you, Jews and non-Jews alike, who are concerned with our common future and our common values, to do one thing. Stand up, speak up, be counted. Stop anti-Semitism now.
It is sad to point out that the Biden administration has not yet taken a decisive stance towards the anti-Israel protests, with mixed messages emerging from the White House.
The president believes that free speech, debate, and non-discrimination on college campuses are important. They're important American values, and so he'll always be very clear. We will always be very clear about that here. Students should feel safe. Communities should feel safe, and we can't stay silent. Obviously, it is a deeply painful moment. He sees that. He understands that.
It is important to highlight that the Islamist Hamas, a U.S. designated terror organization, praised the students for promoting anti-Semitism and anti-Israel sentiments while threatening the Biden administration to cease disruptions of the pro-Hamas protests by asserting that today's students are the leaders of the future, and their suppression today means an expensive electoral bill that the Biden administration will pay sooner or later. Thank you for watching TV7 Israel News. I would like to encourage you to pray for the peace of Jerusalem and Israel. Moreover, it is important for us to acknowledge that all of our content, which is broadcast free of charge, is produced with donation-based funds. I would like to use this opportunity to thank our supporters for making donations. If you would like to make a contribution, you can do so via our website at www.tv7israelnews.com. I am Jonathan Hessen, wishing you a Chag Sameach and Shabbat Shalom, and we will see you during our next update. But until then, Shalom from Jerusalem.